guaranteed a spot for Worlds 2022.
All right,
and this is our last qualifier. We will have technically all 4 of our qualifiers after this match, not counting the tiebreaker later.
All right, and looking at the characters here, this is actually quite diverse. You know, going into the Gengar, I don't know so much about. Oh, actually, no. God of War coming from a Wild G side is what's really interesting as well.
And I believe this might be the first set where not only do we not have a Decidueye and an Aegislash, we don't have a Decidueye or an Aegislash. We don't see either of those characters on either opponent's team. I think that's a first. At least for the top 8, it's definitely a first.
But right now, Rokso going in with his main character, Garchomp, already tacking on more than 90% damage. Pizza Cutter won't get rid of
Garchomp in a nutshell.
Garchomp in a nutshell. Won't get rid of the vulnerable frames of the CA. Rokso just sitting pretty with so much HP. The cancel, he's going to go into the lead seed. No, he was 2+. And surprisingly enough, that didn't punish, but it's still going to be Rokso with immense amount of damage, and activating Miss Magia is going to help with the approach. But don't
snipes him from downtown.
Jump Y, being a very nice projectile. A neutral Y from Sceptile is actually at least a B or a C in projectile priority.
I mean, I think that one just went over it and just essentially was like a whiff punish, right? Hit his cooldown.
All right, we're going to put marks on Braixen. Not marks,
yeah, Braixen. Great, perfect clutch. So this is a matchup Rokso is extremely confident in. He thinks Garchomp does super well against Braixen. So if I'm Rokso, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Feeling pretty good. Already took our opponent's lead character. We have Ninetales on deck. And yes, and this is going to be scary.
He's getting grabbed now. He's not getting grabbed now.
The pressure, guess, and that's, oh no, Ninetales doesn't stay out long enough to cover Rokso, and he's going to take immense amount of damage for it.
I'm really not sure. I have to ask him later why he went for the 8X there instead of just straight the command grab.
And trying to play a little bit of CA chicken, but Braixen having a faster CA than Charizard, but it's not going to matter because Garchomp can do so much damage. Look at that. He's already put himself back in the lead, but Wild G activating Burst, seeing the danger.
Ooh, Rokso also bursting. He wants to win this round.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Still alive, but he's got to take a mix. Actually, no, this is just a. Is this not just going to be like a guaranteed shield break into burst attack? Isn't that the thing Gallight always does? Wild G always does?
No, Garchomp having a lot more shield HP on the last.
Oh, catches him on the come up from dig. I'm really surprised Rokso opted for burst mode there as opposed to saving it for his second character coming in, especially if it was going to be like, oh, he's probably going to go Lucario here. I don't think he's going to go Gengar, but he could have gone Gengar.
Going Lucario would actually make a lot of sense here. Lucario being a 200cc character.
And just does really well
against
Braixen.
The Gengar
we are going to see Braixen. Or we are going to see Gengar, excuse me. Correct. Yeah, surprised he didn't want to save the meter for the Gengar. We all know how just incredibly strong burst mode Gengar is.
Yes, what's actually probably what's going through Rokso's mind is that, especially in field, Gengar can actually get around Braixen's projectiles quite easily, especially when he's able to homing and go deep underground. But right now, going to take some of that synergy for himself. He's already at least 70 with an attack buff on him.
Definitely building up fast, and that's going to be the round. Gengar looking good right now. He's definitely going to build meter pretty quick, and I don't know. I feel like Gardevoir probably doesn't like this matchup very much. That would be my guess.
For Gardevoir, she actually does quite well in this matchup. It's just having those lingering projectiles and being able to cover the air so well.
Oh, but Gengar just goes right under that and going to break the shield just to get rid of more of Wild G's meter, excuse me. Great grab tech though on the Hypnosis, not falling for that. Yeah, we're going to see Ninetales come out now. I like that a lot right here.
Yes, being able to call out the Future Sight and the Ballerina Dance from Gardevoir, trying to get out of the situation. A Clash. That Clash is just going to tack on extra synergy for Rokso, which is all he could ever ask for. Gonna block this Dragonite, gonna tack on so much chip, push him further to the corner, and being able to dash through that stored power.
What a great ghost dash from Rokso, getting out of a really, really dicey situation.
Rokso being the smooth criminal he is, having burst at the ready, gonna activate it.
And this is gonna, it's gonna at least force Wild G to activate burst, which is really good for Rokso, seeing as he's got another character in the back, and Wild G does not.
And that Shadow Ball and 8X are huge, covering so much of the screen. Just adding on more shield damage, gonna block. Ooh, the Dragon Slayer at the end, from that distance, there's no way that was gonna reach.
Oh, and the slowest projectile getting the punish on Wild G's aerial arrow.
Imagine being scared of your opponent, but when you should be scared of is the slow approaching projectile ready to give you a KO at the end.
Exactly.
But man, it's like, did he know? Did he just well place it?
Maybe, yeah, maybe he didn't think it would still be there. I don't know.
Puts this on, sets this out on the field and says, "This will come back later. This projectile will remember this."
So Wild G kind of on the fence whether he wanted to switch the Gardevoir out for Machamp or not. Looks like he is going to stay with the Gardevoir. We're going to see the same teams from both players. Wild G just thinking, you know what? That game was fine. Just gotta play better. Easy as that. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct answer. Just simply play better.
Is it wrong that I think if Rokso actually does win this match, he might do a baby pop off, like, you know, just be like, yes.
Yeah, he might.
He might. All right.
He's playing very calm and collected right now, though.
All right, going in with the same lead is Wild G, going for the Sceptile. And gonna catch him out of the skies, having that release X ready. The spacing, but doesn't take on it. Felt like he was probably too far.
I like this patience from Wild G a lot, not falling for the bait there. Tries to jump out of the corner, release X is gonna catch, but honestly, not the worst punish in the world, and you got yourself out of the corner. Probably worth. Nice easy grab.
Tried to call out something with that 8Y very fast, 11 frames, but a Wild G just getting put into the corner by Rokso. Attack defense debuff is gonna go away. JX catching the backdash. Gonna be a good amount of wall damage. Is he gonna reset here is the question. Yes, he will, especially with the Miss Magic. It's gonna be an unblockable setup.
Yep.
All right, tacking on a small bit of damage. He's still here in the corner. Gonna try to guess. Not enough multi-hit to stuff out the CA, but he has a jump over. Gonna punish the 5X, and that's gonna be Rokso taking down Sceptile in the lead.
Yeah, that was a really, really smooth play from Rokso. He's playing so well right now. Good reaction on, you know, Wild G whiffing the CA, getting the JY punish, full combo, clutching out the round, not dropping the combo there. Wild G forced to go into breaks, and once again, we're seeing, at this rate, we're seeing basically the same thing we saw game one. Wild G is going to have to make some changes. Definitely going to have to, okay, that's a good start, but definitely going to have to make something happen here because he is not in the best spot. Good Dragonite for sure. Nice damage, putting him in the corner, getting some buffs as well. Dragonite already a third of the way charged as well.
Already seeing halfway at this point, and he's going to be even further. Watch, Kino, watch his Dragonite go up.
Yeah, and
look at that.
Basically, yeah, he's basically got a full, he actually just has a full Dragonite now.
Yes, and with Burst activated, this is going to be a large amount of chip. He can just add chip on top of chip, but instead, the Flame Charge gonna catch him out of the skies. Flamethrower gonna push him back even further with that attack buff on him. It's looking pretty rough. Garchomp has already done a good amount, and we're gonna see him get KO'd here.
All right, Wild G keeping it close. It's basically gonna be, well, it's actually definitely gonna be full health versus full health, both on their second characters. I think we will see the Gengar come out again, I would imagine. Let's see.
I would probably stick with the Gengar, yes. Yeah, especially really with, I believe Breaksin doesn't really have much synergy gauge on. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, they're both pretty close to full. Okay, that was a really good bait from G, knowing that Rokso was going to try and go into that. Rokso just bursting immediately though. I like it. Just put the pressure on right now. Just try and get as much of a lead as you can.
Oh, but
these JXs though.
Yes, JX being such a good move to actually stuff out. Oh, but this places the 8Y, and this burst mode has pretty much been wasted. A Wild G taking good care of it, and he's gonna activate burst mode of his own. Miss Magius can at least get him out of the corner, taking the lead, follow the leader.
Yeah, it gives him an attack buff as well, so he can use lights, although it's gone now. So.
JY Oki gonna play a little bit of hopscotch, trying to get out of this corner. And 8X from downtown gonna get a good combo. Scooby cancels, dropping it.
Oh, picking it back up though. It was a reset. It was a reset.
And still getting the first hit of Astonish, so it's still gonna be low HP. But right now, a little bit of nerves coming out of Rokso, trying to get these combos here. And Dragonite gonna take this HP all the way down, adding on the chip with the Fire Blast. But the Shadow Ball gonna actually be the last bit of...
Oh, yeah, that did hit breaks. So it did trade. Rokso did get a little bit more damage before getting knocked out there.
I was actually a bit scared. It looked like it was going to go Roxo's way with that Shadow Punch, also being able to take away certain projectiles at a specific frame.
Yeah, if that was just maybe like 10 frames sooner or something, it might have phase shifted. Rokso would have not gotten hit.
Oh, and Boomerang gonna pull Lucario in, backing away. The retreat is Wild G, sitting a little bit ready on his burst, but is gonna get anti-aired. double Miss Magic. Oh, double dash Miss Magius. Okay, we're going to try to push him to the corner. Nice. Okay. And that's going to be a crit. Sitting at nearly even, not taking too much damage away.
Yeah, we have basically an even game now. Both characters near full meter, Rokso near full meter, Wild G at full meter, and full health on both characters.
Now, if I'm actually a Wild G on this side, I would actually just throw out a nice energy ball and have Dragonite activated immediately just to get all this energy possible. It's just going to tack on so much chip. Energy ball, where's the Dragonite? No, just doing the shot. Would have been a great call out for me, though.
He's got, all right, so they're both full meter now.
All right,
you can next that.
He could have, but instead, getting an anti-air combo.
Oh, charge it too much, though.
All right, Ninetales going to put him in the corner. Nice amount of damage. Can't do anything, though.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Such good evasion. Yeah, the Ninetales not punishing G for the grab tech, and then getting a full counter-attack combo of his own.
In that regard, it was good defense out of a Wild G, but not being able to take that grab, getting actually hit out. The prayer, Bone Rush, gonna do it wrong. Gardevoir activating burst. Wild G's trying to get on his last legs here, trying to make sure he takes the lead.
I like Rokso saving his burst. Just you have a little bit of meter advantage. Wild G's burst should run out a little bit before Rokso's.
And can't activate Dragonite here, or else it'll just be an easy reaction punish.
Yep.
Oh, he tried to!
Speaking of reaction punishes.
Oh, but look at this chip right here, Kino. Look at it. Oh, the pushback. And activating the future sight, pushing it back even further. He has to make it through all these projectiles just for the approach. One hit is all he needs.
Ninetales, okay. 12 seconds on the clock. Rokso can make this comeback, but it's definitely very difficult.
Oh, that's going to be punished.
He goes away.
The CA is going to actually get it, and it's going to be a Wild G sticking it out. Going to take a game. We're going to go to game 3 here. Oh, my goodness. Rokso, not looking too happy. He realizes, he's like, all right, you know what?
What happened at the end there? Okay. The 5Y not confirming into a follow-up?
No, what happened was that at that very end, Rokso doing 8Y. 8Y can't really combo into anything, so he has to do another combo afterwards. Then when he did the 5YY, he charged the Force Palm for a little bit too long.
Oh, I see.
And afterwards, that leaves a big enough gap for a Wild G to actually get the CA, and then at the last moment was able to get a crit and take the KO. All right, but it's all right. We're going to the last game here. Again, this is for the last qualifying spot to go to Worlds. Wild G gonna ride a little bit of momentum, being able to clutch it out in that last match. Ooh, dig, not a dig cancel, and that's gonna be a Wild G taking the first field phase, gonna get a good amount of meter, bullet seeds, gonna attack onto chip damage, nice, Dragon Rush, gonna push him back. Oh, this is a crit Sand Tomb. This is gonna be able for him to combo, gonna push him all the way to the corner, and no one ever wants to be in the Garchomp blender.
Nice with punish. Good bait on the JX.
And look at the amount of damage. Yes. Right now, Rokso takes the initiative, and not the second hit coming out soon enough for the CA. Gonna set up lead seed. The wait cancels back and forth, trying to be a smooth criminal. 5X from downtime, just gonna punish into lead.
Catch the jump.
All right, Wild G gonna have full synergy here, and the Leaf Storm is cooking in the background. Gonna cover his approach a little bit, gonna back up, gonna attack onto chip damage, and he gets the block and the grab punish. That's gonna be a KO.
All right, Wild G taking the first round now. This is a really good spot for him to be in.
Yeah, so Wild G actually is riding the waves of that momentum. Rokso trying to take a little bit of time, trying to cool him down a bit. The last thing we need is someone with momentum and getting a nice head start.
So we're going to go into the Lucario now. Lucario definitely a better matchup for Sceptile than Gengar. He doesn't have to do a lot of work, right? The Sceptile is on its last legs for sure, but he does have full meter.
There was no punish on that grab there. He could have did it with a fast Bone Rush, but a Wild G, again, winning the first field phase. Leaf Blade, too far away. Oh, no Bone Rush upper, but tried to do a Bone Rush slam on the CA. It's not enough to stuff it.
Yeah, we need to see Rokso. I think Rokso needs to burst here. Yep, very nice.
All right, gonna activate. Oh, that's nice.
Punish.
Grab at a distance. I think maybe burst could have actually killed, but you know what? He wants to keep it for later. All right. The approach, that he can cancel.
That's not gonna count. That's not gonna hit.
But
avoids the leech seeds though.
Bone Rush last
Bone
minute.
Rush punish?
Yes.
Nice.
Rokso with the immaculate spacing, being able to clean up that set tile. And right there, it was just calm, patient play. We don't need to do any, like you said, we don't have to do anything too crazy to clean up the set tile. We just make sure we play nice, react well, and make sure we have proper spacing.
And Rokso definitely not in too bad of a spot. Lucario does pretty well against both of these remaining characters that Wild G has. A little antsy with that Bone Rush, though, trying to get through the projectiles.
All right, and Dragonite gonna actually push Rokso back again.
So much chip, yeah.
Yes,
it's
so
like
much
150 chip.
All right. Could have actually did a Bone Rush OS on that if you actually delay it long enough. The JX from downtown gonna get a hard knockdown here. The dash up, fully charged, and the dash up grab. The classic. We're gonna put Wild G less than 50 HP and still have the still having the Ninetales on deck, but the classic JX. Fire spam, gonna pull him closer with the boomerang and burst. Seeing the blood in the water, wants to make sure. Oh gosh.
Oh, that was interesting.
Is that actually a punish on burst activation? It'd be something I've never seen before, but being able to escape a Dragonite activation again, breaks in having the privilege to activate it so many times per round. That almost could have been a shield break, but it was too far for the boomerang.
Oh, and the Fireball gonna take it. All right, Rokso down to his last character. It's just Gengar versus the world now.
Gengar versus the world. This is his last lifeline here. Gengar has to show out.
I have seen Rokso win these though. This is just, you know, he needs to take this round with Gengar without using meter and then get some mileage off Mega Gengar. The last time he had Mega Gengar available, he didn't get a ton of mileage off it. So this time he definitely needs to make it count. That Psybeam going to shift the phase for Wild G, giving him a lot of meter here. Not going to be able to get a follow-up there.
Don't want to take the grab here? No, he did not. And that was easily able to be scouted by Rokso. And there, he has it. He has his meter. He has attack buff as well. One hit, one good one, it's going to KO. And Rokso sitting at full meter, but so is a Wild G. It's going to matter of who can get who in a better position first, and it's going to be a burst battle at that point. All right. Ninetales, again, the classic pick for Rokso, having it activated. I think he's actually also running standard cheer, so that way he has it instantly activated. All right. And nice
good
CA
counter
coming from Rokso. Already a great start. The setup, Wild G not having it.
I like the idea. Oh, this is
in the air. Oh, and he's getting a combo. Look at the damage. Energy Ball, tacking on some of the chip. Stored power, not going to reach. Rokso trying to find his way in. There. Oh, JX, oh my gosh, they're canceling back and forth. Neither one of them want to get too much damage out.
Oh, good cancel. Gets hit by the 8X though. Rokso taking so much damage. He might not have enough life left to get the chip. Okay, gets him with the 6X though. Got him in the corner. Let's see if he can make G-Burst first. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. All right, and right here would be a great time to Ninetales. We can wait out this burst just a little bit. Certain projectiles will be negated by the Ninetales, but it's already gone.
Oh, misses the grab.
And there's going to be a combo here. Did you see Gengar lift off the ground for a little bit? That was actually kind of funny. But the burst
got the weird leg things.
And nice.
Good laser.
Going to take the hard knockdown. Doesn't want to get a combo. Going to make a Wild G guess. Going to take the chip. And another hard knockdown. This is going to be a tough situation.
That's quick grab. That's going to kill.
KO. And
Rokso takes it.
Rokso being able to qualify for Worlds with the crit grab at the